Welcome back to Bros Talking Sports. I'm your host, Haas, here, my co-host, Shay, and Max today. Welcome back, Max.
Fuck you.
Max changed races.
Yeah, Max changed. Yeah, seriously. Max changed races.
I'm going to leave.
He became Asian. That's crazy.
I like how we say that. He's not. He's slowly gone.
He left. Sit back down, Ezra. Come on. Ezra's back again for the third time of a special guest coming on.
Yeah, but haven't you guys done like recaps and stuff? So like they know who he is.
Oh, that's true. We
Yeah.
have done recaps.
I've just not
He
been here.
he hasn't been on camera.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a great job by Jalen Warren right there. Oh my God.
What a ball.
But yeah, I had COVID last week. Shay tested negative for COVID, but he tested positive for HIV. So that
Oh, boy.
How? That's not possible.
listen, I don't fuck with the test. It's just what the test say, man.
The doctors are always right. You know what they say.
When did I get tested?
I don't know. I just saw the test results on the counter.
I was hanging out with Magic a little too much.
You just like that.
He's built different. So yeah, I had COVID, and that's why there was nothing last week. And then we had the interview, so no podcast, no preview podcast for a little bit. But yeah, we're back. Yeah, let's talk baseball.
What?
Yes.
Yes,
It's basically brothers talking football. We don't talk baseball.
I know.
We haven't
Fuck
even
you.
talked about basketball
It's my
in
turn.
forever.
I know, because basketball, the Lakers won the championship. Who else would have won it? I mean, come on. What else is there else to talk about? It's the regular fucking season.
Haven't they been terrible since?
Yeah, well, that's the Lakers. Okay.
Well, LeBron just kind of doesn't want to play sometimes.
Yeah, it's the Lakers for you.
Yeah, the regular season's boring.
So Otani signs to the Dodgers. So does Yamamoto. And the Yankees also trade for Juan Soto. In a big deal. Let me get your thoughts on the Yamamoto signing.
So as a Yankee fan, I was kind of expecting him to be on the East Coast and not the West Coast, but I'm not surprised.
Wasn't he supposed to go to the Mets?
He was going to go to the Mets too.
Wasn't there a good chance he was going to the Mets?
The Yankees offered him $300 million. The Mets offered to match the Dodgers for $325. He went to LA over the Mets
I
and
just wanted to
Yankees.
stay with his kind.
But the Mets have
the
Kota
Mets-
Senga.
Yeah, the Mets have a guy too.
So it's
I don't
not
know
like
who
he.
that is.
Yeah, the Mets have a
Whatever.
good Japanese pitcher too.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So like they
Could
have
been the dynamic duo.
yeah, they have a good Japanese pitcher too. So I thought if anywhere he was going to the
We could call
Mets.
them the Pearl Harbor duo.
Now it's unfortunate the Pearl Harbor duo is in the Dodgers. So
It's even closer to Hawaii.
You guys remember that family? This is actually that's Vietnam, but like
I know which
Family
one.
Guy comes
Yes.
like, scoreboard.
Scoreboard. That's such a good clip. I love that one. But yeah, no, the Pearl Harbor duo is in LA. I think the Dodgers, they said, like, they only have one, like everybody said, they only have one team to blame, the Diamondbacks, for this. The Diamondbacks pissed them off so much that they had to
spent
spend
$1 billion.
$1 billion in the regular season.
So
Is that
mad.
who beat him in the playoffs?
Yeah, the Diamondbacks. Yeah,
Oh, what a
Diamondbacks.
catch!
I don't know. His foot might be out.
Yeah, that second
His
foot
right
might
foot
be out.
in.
No, I think
I
that
don't
second foot's out. But the Diamondbacks got them so pissed off that they had to spend $1 million on 2 Japanese players. Oh no, that's it.
Nope, looks good.
Which I think is crazy. And then
one of them's probably the best player in baseball.
Yeah.
I guess the
By
other one's the lead
far.
pitcher.
But he can't even pitch this next year.
yeah, he can't pitch.
Yeah, but
So
like,
Yamamoto's going to be.
Yeah, but he's an insane hitter too,
I know.
right? So like,
yeah,
I know. I just don't want to see them win.
he's
okay?
a top 5 hitter and top 5 pitcher. That's the problem, which is freaking crazy. I mean, I wouldn't say maybe not a top
And then
5 hitter.
they screwed the contract.
he's
So now
he's only getting $2 million.
Exactly. he's putting up Brock Purdy numbers with his contract. Jesus.
That's true.
Arch Manning's making more than Brock Purdy right now, and he's a backup.
Arch Manning's making more than Otani too. He's making $3 million. Arch Manning. That's crazy. And Soto goes to the Yankees. Soto is one of those guys where I think for the Yankees he's perfect. He's a guy that gets on base a lot and hits home runs. That's what the Yankees need. And I mean, that guy walks more than literally anybody on the planet Earth.
Well, don't the Yankees need guys to like get on base because they have guys that just hit home runs,
Yes.
but not get on base?
But Juan
AKA
Soto-
Giancarlo Stanton.
But-
Isn't that like his job?
Yeah. But Soto gets on base
swear,
more
he
than
only
anybody else.
He
in the
only
league.
hits the ball like far and not on base.
or into a double play,
I
but
think Soto walked like 400 times this year, and like the next closest person was like
200.
200
Whatever
something.
the numbers were.
Yeah, whatever the numbers were, but
Which
which is insane. I think Juan Soto is perfect for the Yankees. He's going to do great things. And they got Verdugo, which is great. But those are the big three. As anything else on baseball here?
you're a little retarded with your walks from last year, but I
do you
won't
mean?
correct you. Soto walked 132 times, and the next was Kyle Schwarber at 126.
It was something over 400. I forgot. I forget the.
Might be his career, the last 5 years.
stuff like that.
Somebody put Ohtani and this other guy going to the Dodgers in like NBA terms.
Yeah. How did they put it?
No, can you like put it?
Oh, if I could put
For,
it,
like,
yeah.
Me, like,
In
the-
NBA terms?
I mean, I know
Okay.
the Dodgers are good, but like.
Okay, so this was about Kawhi Leonard in his prime going to the Lakers. Hold on, who was the best team at the time? Going to like the Warriors.
This is is this basically like LeBron and Bosch going to the Heat?
Well,
It's like the Heat were
Yamamoto.
already good, and then they just stacked the team.
Yeah, this is the first super team we've seen in baseball in a while.
Yeah. The other thing with Yamamoto is he's never thrown or played a single MLB inning.
Yes.
Oh, really?
So yeah,
Isn't he
he
known
came
for
from
just
Japan.
throwing like some crazy
Yeah.
pitches?
Yeah.
Like he has
he's
some
insane.
like
So-
90-mile-an-hour pitches that like.
Yeah.
go
It's like
through
if
him.
Wemby was
Isn't it like
overseas.
he's like DeGrom basically, where he throws like so fast, but it's like the thing moves like crazy.
Yeah, it's like if they got Kawhi and Wemby in the same year, but like the Warriors got him.
Wemby was, not a rookie.
Yeah,
and
the Warriors got him
Had-
with Steph, Clay.
Is this guy Yamamoto like young too? Is he like?
Yeah, he's like 25.
Well, he got signed to like a 12-year
Yeah,
deal or something.
he's 25. So that's like if the Warriors got Yamamoto, if they got Wemby and Kawhi back in the day.
Bro's got 20 points
on 2 catches.
2 catches. Dog only goes
and
deep.
2 mouthpieces on. Like what?
It's Christmas colors.
Christmas colors.
Why do you have 2 of them?
He's built different. He
There
literally is
was
just built different.
Florida State wide receiver that did that. I
There he
think.
goes again.
Oh, nice hands, feet.
Mason Rudolph literally is just giving this guy shit. So yeah, that's it for baseball. We're not gonna go. We're gonna go in the NFL predictions now. Jesus, I've done this in a while, so
Who's gonna win MVP
Struggling.
in the NFL?
oh yeah,
Should
that's,
not be
that's-
Brock Purdy.
That's something I did want to talk about. I forgot about that too.
This is
Thank
the
you.
one year where I'm actually like give it to a running back.
I
Like,
think
so
Christian
it should be
McCaffrey should win it.
McCaffrey.
I think
Yes.
so too. This is the one year I'm like, all right, a quarterback doesn't deserve to win it because none of the quarterbacks are having a good. Like Dak was like the best, and then he just got destroyed. So
Yeah, I think Purdy's still like if I had to give it to a quarterback, it'd be Purdy because
That's it's crazy that to give it to that guy. Like
I think it'd be crazy too. But I'm just saying
he's
who,
the most deserving.
yeah. Who else would you give it to?
No, yeah.
So like he's the only guy I'd give it to. Like, I mean, Dak has a tough next 3 games. So like,
Yes, you're right. If Dak goes out and plays good like these next 3
Yeah.
games, like you could probably give it to him. Then
You
If
could
they-
probably give it to
if
Dak.
they finish 13-4 and Dak threw like 10 touchdowns, 1 interception, and like for 1,000 yards in these next 3 games, they'd be like, yeah, give it to Dak.
yeah. So Dak still has a couple rough like scheduled games coming up. So I could still Dak seeing winning it.
What about Tyreek Hill?
If Tyreek Hill didn't get hurt,
They didn't get hurt
yeah, because they lost that Tennessee game. If he played
Yeah.
like that whole Tennessee game and then
and broke
put up good numbers,
2000s.
and then last year, yeah, if he were to, I mean, he still can do it.
Yeah,
But he's now got to get like over 400 yards in 3 games.
yeah.
And he's still questionable to play this week.
Also, Lamar, I think should be in this conversation
Yeah.
if he beats.
Their team is very good, but again, like
He's got to beat San Francisco.
Yeah, if he
If
beats
they
San
do,
Francisco
I mean, yes.
and somebody.
But again, he also has his defense is very good, and his numbers aren't fantastic. They run the ball very well, the Ravens. Gus
Yeah.
Edwards has like 15 touchdowns on the year or some crazy stat like that.
Question if I'm
And
playing him
isn't-
this week.
Keaton Mitchell having
Really?
a crazy second half
For
of the year.
who?
Chris Godwin because he's questionable.
Nah, you should play Chris Godwin. He had 150 yards.
I
last
know,
week.
but then he's gonna have a shit week this week. So I have to-
No, play him. I'm playing Oscar in fantasy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
he's trying to gaslight
Let's
me
say.
into playing him.
Oh, terrible snap.
It's not
And
Good
good
hold.
hold. Kick is up.
good. Now they have to go for 2 every time. You don't get any points from the Cincinnati kicker.
Oh, that's
He
fucking
finishes
right.
with 0 this game.
Oh, that sucks.
0. I got screwed because I had Kamara. Kamara has been great ever since he's played. His lowest game was 9 points in a half-point PPR, and he had 6
He had
the other
6.
night.
I was like, yep.
This is Oscar's luck. His fantasy team Ezra is awful. You look at his
I've
team.
seen.
That's
you
not
showed me.
true.
You
No, you showed me.
compare his team to my team, and you'd be like, I should win by 50.
Oscar,
It's-
wasn't your team like 9th in scoring? And
Yes, it was 9th in
6th
scoring.
in points
he
allowed.
had 100 points against more than points scored. Like, it was like, yeah, it's bad. And
Your
he's,
point differential is negative 100,
yes,
bud.
he's like the Vikings, where the point differential's in the negative, but they still had a good record. That's Oscar.
But I win playoff games. Every year I win a playoff game. I don't know why. I got some good stuff in when it comes to the
My
playoffs.
team on paper is actually stupid how good it is.
All right, who's winning tonight's game? How many points are the Bills beating the Chargers by?
We'll get
It's
into that.
closer than you think.
We'll get into
Why?
that right now.
Because new coach for the Chargers and
That's
the Bills
true.
have been
They
doing
don't have a
pretty-
quarterback.
But the Bills
That's
have been
true.
rolling pretty well. I'm telling
true.
you, I would take the Chargers in the points.
I would
It's
Unless
at
Easton
12.
Stick is that bad, but I don't know.
He got 60 dropped on him.
Their defense just got 63
True.
dropped by the Raiders.
The Raiders
now
are gonna
Josh
get
Rocket
blown
Arm
out.
Josh Allen gets to roll into town. Oh
and
my!
it's in LA.
Yeah.
The Chargers are
rooting for
horrible.
the Chargers defense.
Um,
Don't let him get like 30.
yeah, so we're not going to do the Steeler game
The
because
Chargers are 2
I
and
want
5
the
at home.
Steelers.
You could shut the fuck
I'll
up.
take the Steelers.
Who do you want, Shay? Chargers, Bills. You
Well,
gonna
I'm going to take the Bills, but like, again, I'm telling you, it's like 13.5 is the spread or something.
I see it at 12 with ESPN.
12, I don't know. It was a guess.
Rocket Arm Josh Allen in a stadium.
He's indoors.
He's indoors.
in LA.
Rocket Arm's going to throw it 5,000 yards, dog.
Wait, they're indoors?
It's LA.
It's in LA.
It's SoFi, bud.
SoFi's indoors?
It's like the roof that the sunlight comes through,
Yeah.
but it's a roof.
I was going to say, it's not like technically like a dome. It's
No.
not like, yeah. Okay.
It is.
But it's
it-
still
it is a
closed.
dome.
It's
It's
fully
not like
enclosed.
It's closed.
It's not like, but it's like kind of open still.
No.
No, it's
It's
closed.
an air conditioning indoor field.
Yeah.
All right. I count like the Superdome as a dome because that's like completely enclosed.
Oh.
Yeah. All right.
Ezra, you taking?
We have some issues with
Is it pouring out?
no, it's just water running.
Oh.
The pipes are right there.
As you taking the Bills this week?
By $1 million.
Okay,
Minus more than 12.
that makes
A lot.
my life easy. All right, Colts Falcons this week. What a game. I'm pretty sure the Colts are favored this week. I don't look
should
at
be.
spreads. They
Colts
should
are in
be.
the playoffs right now.
Nope, Atlanta's favored minus
Atlanta.
2.5.
Yeah.
How?
It's in Atlanta, too.
It's in Atlanta.
I don't care. I'll take the Colts.
Colts, that's your
Yeah.
upset, Shay?
Yeah. How are the Colts not favored? I mean, I guess the Colts off a win, Atlanta off a loss. Like,
Are the Colts any good on the road?
I don't know. The Colts have been playing pretty well.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
I'm taking the Falcons this week.
The
Fuck you, no.
The Jets are favored?
They're playing Washington.
Yeah, but they're playing like Trevor Siemian at quarterback.
Commanders suck.
Yeah, but I'll take them over the Jets.
I'm taking the Falcons this week. I think.
Why?
All right.
How?
No, I actually see that because again, the Falcons are like they just lost to the Panthers.
Because Desmond Ritter's
I
not their
changed my mind.
quarterback
I want
anymore.
the Falcons. I want the Falcons. I changed my mind. I want the Falcons.
Because
Just
Desmond
because they're
Ritter's
gonna
not
bounce
their
back.
quarterback.
No, because Desmond Ritter's not playing good. They have Taylor Heineke starting, and the Colts had a big win last week, and the Falcons just lost to the Panthers.
Yeah, they're gonna want to kill. Yeah, like there's no way that they lose this week.
Is Indy in a playoff spot right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
How
fighting
far
for
is Atlanta out?
One game
One
back.
game
1.5
back.
games, I think they
Yeah.
are from the division and from the wild card, technically.
No, I'm taking Indy.
taking Indy. Okay, I like the diversity here, just like we got in the panel today.
Leave.
That was good. Seahawks at Titans this week.
I'll take Seattle in a close game.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Seattle too, even though I hate the fucking I hate the Titans. I mean, I hate the Seahawks. I'll take the Seahawks.
I'll take
this
Seattle
week.
in a close game. They beat the Eagles last week. I've been saying that Jalen Hurts has been playing bad, and he's been the worst part of their team, and I think it showed on that game.
He was also hurt, so
He wasn't hurt.
Is Drew
he
Lock
was
playing?
sick.
Yeah, but still, he sucked.
Is Drew Lock playing for Seattle?
I don't know. It don't matter.
Uh,
Drew Lock's a dog. Just kidding.
probably
No.
not. I would
I
say
would think Gino's back, but again, Gino was healthy last week, and he was also
yeah, it was a healthy
backup.
scratch.
So I don't know.
Yeah, he was their backup quarterback just in case something happened.
Oh, in Tennessee. Give me
What?
Will Levis revenge game.
All right. They
Bro just
to-
lost to a backup quarterback at home in overtime
True.
against a terrible Texans team.
Yeah,
I shouldn't say
they're-
terrible.
I'd say
Not
they're
terrible. Not
With
terrible.
Stroud, they're decent.
Yeah, but it was a CJ Stroud list.
No,
Tennessee
I know, I'm
Titans.
saying.
Fucking Houston Texans.
yeah. Okay, we move on. Sorry for the yawn. Lions at Vikings this week. This is a great one
God.
for the Lions to
The
win.
Lions better win. I'm taking the Lions. They better win.
You need them for the Packers to get in.
Yeah, because we're not getting the division. We need a wild card spot, so
Yeah.
I need the Vikings to lose. There's no way that Nick Mullins is winning against the Lions.
Yeah.
You could barely beat the fucking Bengals last week.
Well, they're it's just
They
they're
lost.
9-2 in their last 11 matchups with Detroit, which is not good. But
Yeah.
I'm taking the Lions.
Yeah, I don't honestly think this is a game that the Vikings can really compete in. Like, I think actually, never mind. I don't think that because I think the Lions have a very bad defense. Like, it's not a top 10 defense. It's just
Against the pass, yes. I don't
This-
think their secondary is very good. I think they can stop the run pretty well. I don't think their secondary.
yeah. This is just they have good linebackers and like they're good up front, but like
The back
sec-
end. Is
yeah,
tough.
the back
They're
end is-
definitely- that's their weak part of their team. Is
Yeah.
the back end and Jared Goff.
and when you have like I think one of the best receiving cores in the league with Addison, Jefferson, Osborne,
yeah, and Hawkinson.
Hawkinson, like there's just I think the Vikings have the best weapons. Like honestly, maybe have some of the best receiving weapons in the league. But so I think the Vikings will put up points, but not enough to where they'll keep up with the Lions in this game. I wish Kirk Cousins was back on this team.
This would be a really good game if Kirk
Because-
is healthy.
This would be a playoff. I mean, this Vikings team would be easily a playoff team.
Easily.
with Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, because they were rolling they beat the Niners.
Again, though, they've won a lot of those games. They have won. Remember, they started 1-4,
Yeah, they started 1-4.
and they're still
7-7.
7-7. So yeah, again, they're still been pretty decent. Like
Yeah.
even without Kirk,
Dobbs Mania was able to go crazy, and now
Dallas was good for like
Yeah.
a game or two for them, and then he stunk, and now he's benched.
yeah. So
Well, he played like
Uh,
a backup third-string quarterback, like he is.
Yeah, no, yeah, he's a good backup. That is. He's a good backup.
he's a serviceable backup. So
Yeah.
I wish to see this team because I think they'd be kind of right up where they're with the Cowboys, a little bit worse.
I love the story that's looking like it might pan out right now. Lions, Rams.
Oh my God.
First round playoff.
The Rams are going
matchup.
to win that game.
And Stafford beats the every Lions fan loves Stafford. That's the thing. They love Stafford. But imagine he comes in and they finally make the playoffs and then he beats them. Every
That's
Lions
the
fan,
And he'd
biggest
be in
villain
Detroit.
every
story.
Lions fan is going to turn on this man and
That's
they
the
love
biggest
him.
villain story ever.
I can't believe this is like so funny with the Rams. The Rams and the Packers are kind of the same way. Like I went from being like on those teams like start the season like these both like they're making the playoffs, the Rams and the Packers. Then I went to neither of them are making the playoffs. They suck. And now it's like I'm like looking at them like both of these teams are making the playoffs. Like
Well,
I'm looking at it.
Well, the
again.
Saints suck. I mean,
The Saints are I don't know what
They're
the
terrible.
Saints. Like the Saints are
don't mistake what they did to the Giants last week. They still suck.
no, yeah, they're bad.
They're bad.
The Rams are getting hot right now. Only loss in recent weeks has been to the Ravens, and again, it was a very good game. The
So-
Rams are hot, so
Rams are a good team. All right, we move on to the dog shit. One of the dog shit games of the week: Commanders Jets.
I'll take the
should be the
Commanders
game of the
and
week.
upset. I've seen Trevor Siemian play quarterback. If he's the starter, he stinks.
Jets got embarrassed last week. I'll take the Jets. The Commanders still suck.
Yeah, the thing is, the Jets get embarrassed a lot, and then they don't recover from it because it's the Jets.
Yeah, but the but they'll be able to do a lot on offense this week. They'll be able to put up at least over 20 points.
I think so, but
No, I watched the Giants put up over 20 points against this team. The Giants have no offense. I know dude. The Commanders are so bad on defense. It's not even funny. Like they are
Without Chase Young,
horrible.
they have nothing.
listen, they could be worse. They could have Joe Barry as their defense.
No, they can't get worse. You're
No, they-
32.
They are dead
you
last.
can't get worse.
Listen, if they had Joe Barry as their coordinator, they would be 33.
I mean,
I would take the Georgia Bulldogs again.
I'm taking the Jets.
yeah, I'm taking.
They're
the
at
Jets
home
here.
too. Not that it means anything with the Jets, but
If we have time, we will play the game of who will get fired. which will be a fun game.
dun.
Packers Panthers this week. I'm taking the Packers.
Yeah.
Packers lose. I think I'm going to.
No, the Panthers only know how to beat divisional opponents. You're good.
I would hope so. We've lost twice. We lost to the Giants, and we let Baker Mayfield have a perfect passer rating on us.
In Lambeau.
Back weeks.
In Lambeau.
I know.
The
Only guy I had to do it's Tom Brady.
Bryce Young will have his best game as
He should.
a Carolina
'Cause
Panther.
This is Joe Barry is the worst defense coordinator in the league. You
Yeah.
said it yourself, and like you listen to the Giants, like you know he's bad.
He's bad.
He's awful.
He's terrible.
I've been saying he's terrible, and now other teams like when you're saying like when Giants fans are thanking like the fact that he's like they would kill themselves if he was their defense coordinator. Like,
Dude, he didn't blitz us.
I know it's actually it's
For the practice squad guy.
Bro,
quarterback.
with a guy that literally took 7 sacks against the Saints, he didn't blitz
He's
us.
like, oh yeah, we'll get pressure with 4. Like we're fine. Like just like what? And then again, you don't even like if you send for not even like a delayed blitz, the guy that's like spying. Like no, just like let him run.
And then just at the end of the game, they literally just gave us everything.
Yeah, play prevent. We just they need like a lot of points. Just play prevent. They only need like 1 point.
Oh my god, that was a great Giant game to go to. Sorry, Shay.
And it's like
Sucks to suck.
It was the worst game. Like it's the worst game they played in a long time.
Yeah.
But then they gave me hope by going down and scoring. And I was like, wow, the fact that they win this game.
All right, Browns at Texans this week. Before that, Aaron Rodgers' playoff stats when he loses, his defense gave 36 point
Wow, it's like I've been saying this his entire career. Oh, it's always Aaron Rodgers' fault. It's always his fault. Yeah, why don't you look at what his defense has done?
Hey, listen,
The Packers are cursed, okay?
the one game was his fault. The one
Seattle game.
Oh, I was gonna say the Niner game that they lost.
Oh, that too, yeah. At the end, yeah. There's a couple.
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
That
The
one was his fault.
2014 NFC Championship game, they scored a lot early, but they kicked a lot of. They kicked like 4 field goals. They scored the first 5 possessions, but 4 of them were field goals. Yeah. And again, Brandon Bostic dropped the onside kick that they would have won the game if he just caught. They actually won the game at that point. But again, Rodgers didn't play too well that game. Like I give him that. But they played the Falcons a couple years later. They let up 42 points on defense. They played the Niners and let up a crap ton of points. But yes, the divisional round against the Niners.
Yeah.
When they was 13-10, they should have. Again, Mason Crosby, he missed a field goal or was a muff snap or something like that, so that hurts.
Yeah, but that one wasn't on the defense.
No, that time, that was him not playing so
Yeah,
well.
that one was on the defense.
But yeah, again, I think it's just if I look at it, the Packers are cursed. They never will have a good defense.
Not until Joe Barry leaves.
Yeah.
Browns at Texans this week. This is a good one. I'm going to take the Texans. I go against the Browns every week.
And they win.
And every week they win. And I'm
remember,
doing it
it's Joe
again.
Flacco.
It's Case Keenum playing quarterback for the Texans. And he won last week, and it's Case Keenum.
But he won against
never mind. I'm
Tennessee.
taking the Browns this week then.
The cardiac
CJ
kids,
Stroud is
the
not
cardiac
back.
kids are back in Cleveland, and they're rolling. I want the Brownies.
I'm sticking with them. Give me the Browns.
Basically, too, if the Browns win this game, I mean,
They're a playoff.
They
They're in.
lock in the playoffs.
And Joe Flacco will start a playoff game for the Browns.
Hopefully,
That'd be electric.
somehow, can it please be against the Ravens?
That would be, dude.
I'm telling
Imagine
you,
Matthew
Stafford against the Lions, Flacco against the Ravens. Talk about the ratings on those games.
Dude, I would so tune into
Holy
both of
rain.
those games. Oh my god, that would be insane.
Damn.
That's what we want. We got football on today, tomorrow, and Monday. Talk about a freaking
Yeah,
3-day
but you
stretch we got.
see the 2 Monday games.
Well, it's Giants Eagles.
Yeah,
Well,
and then freaking Chiefs Raiders.
Wow. Okay. Well,
They're
it's,
But you do have 49ers Ravens.
Yeah, thank
true.
you.
It's football. I don't care. Watch football.
Shay, the Eagles may win by 50.
It's football.
And the Chiefs might win by 30.
I know.
Yeah.
I looked at them like, oh, I could easily pick the Eagles in King of the Hill this week. I'm like, oh god, they're on a Monday. God damn.
Yep.
I'm gonna pick them.
Jaguars Bucks this week. I think Trevor
Ew.
Lawrence is playing. I feel like
Bounce back game for the Jaguars, and there's no way Baker Mayfield puts up that performance again. I'm taking the Jaguars. If Baker Mayfield puts up that performance at this point, give him the MVP award.
No.
Because you know what's crazy though? That Baker Mayfield and someone else, what other quarterbacks did I see? Have both were questioning going into the season if they will be quarterbacks for their teams, have earned starting spots for their teams. Baker Mayfield's played good this year.
Baker and
I mean, Kyler looks like they're going to stick with him.
Yeah.
He wasn't the one though; it was someone else.
I
I think it was Minshew. It was Baker and Minshew have shown they should be starters on NFL
Yeah.
teams. Which,
well,
kinda-
Minshew wasn't supposed to start.
No, but I'm saying like they
Yeah.
it said that they should be starters in the league, which I'm like, yeah. When you look at it, like they
They're not
both have been
bad.
in the middle of the pack of quarterbacks this year. Like there's a lot of quarterbacks that I would say are like there's a
Worse?
bunch that are
We're
better. but there's a
watching
lot that are
two.
worse. That is
Yeah,
true.
we're watching two worse ones here.
Yes. Again, they usually have Joe Burrow, but I would take Baker and Minshew probably over Kenny Pickett when he starts.
Or any Pittsburgh
Kenny
quarterback
Pickett
we've seen this year.
Kenny Pickett reminds me of Daniel Jones.
Thanks.
He
Thanks
doesn't.
a lot.
What?
Now
Daniel
we're gonna go kill
Jones.
ourselves.
Daniel
He's not
Jones.
wrong.
What did Daniel like last year? Daniel Jones. What did Daniel Jones do? Didn't turn the ball over much, right? Kenny Pickett doesn't turn the ball over much. Throw the ball down the field. Did Daniel Jones do that very much? No. What does Kenny Pickett not do? Throw the ball down the field. They just let their defense play and they just slowly get drives. That's what they do. That's what Daniel Jones did last year, pretty much. He was more explosive with his legs. I'll give him that.
Yeah, I was
But
gonna say he was a
throwing
lot
the
more.
That's
ball-
all he's
explosive
got,
as well.
though.
Throwing the ball, very similar quarterbacks.
Yeah,
And what did Daniel Jones get? A contract. What happened to him? A lot. A lot happened to him. What's going to happen to Kenny Pickett? He might get a contract. And what happened to him? A lot.
well, yeah, because you've seen the other guys play.
Look,
Oh, well,
Mason
Mason Rudolph is
Listen,
killing it right now, but
Ever
that's a
since he
different
got
story.
hit in the head with a helmet, he's
Are we all taking the Jaguars this week?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think Baker Mayfield will repeat
The
it.
fact that, again, too, that the Saints are still in a spot for their division. Because if the
division's terrible.
Buccaneers lose, they'll be 7. And if the Falcons win, they're all 7-8 again. Look at
Derek
that.
Carr's a problem on that team, but that's
He
that's
honestly
a different
is.
story.
No, he
that's
is.
a different story. Derek Carr.
Their offensive line, I think, also isn't the greatest.
Yeah, but Ryan Graham, but that's a different story. Cardinals at Bears, another shit matchup this week.
The Bears have been playing good, though.
Kind
They
of.
have.
They actually been playing decent. Not
Yeah.
like their defense has been good, I will say. Ever since they got Montez Sweat, their defense has actually been good.
Yeah,
They're very good against the run. They've been good against. They've been really good against the run, and they against the pass too. They've been solid also.
Yeah,
Jalen Johnson's like the best corner. He's been playing like the best corner.
and they have one of the best linebackers on their team too, T.J. Edwards.
Yeah, C.J. Edwards has been like
He's-
leading like
yeah.
tackles and stuff. Like
Yeah,
been
so
very good.
he's been a good.
They've been a good defense, the Bears.
Yeah.
And offensively, Justin Fields he's okay. He makes some good plays.
Listen,
He makes some bad plays.
I will say he's better than I would have said.
True. He's better.
He's a lot
when he's
better
played,
than I
he's
would have
better
said.
than I was expected.
Yeah.
I will say. Again, is he a top 15 quarterback? Probably not.
No,
He's at least
But
close,
again,
though. He's not
but
a
again,
bottom
will they
five.
draft a quarterback? I don't think so. I think they'll actually keep him. Like he's been.
yeah, they've actually done good things. And
He makes some good plays, then he makes some bad plays. He's just like weird. He makes
he's
great plays with his legs, but then he makes some throws where you're like, dude, where are you throwing?
yeah.
the
If you
ball?
look at the numbers, he's improved over the last couple of years.
Yeah, no,
Just
he-
very slow. It's
Yeah.
not like the Josh Allen progression where it went year 1 to year 2 where it was like,
no,
holy,
it wasn't his first. It was year 1, year 2, then year 3.
yeah,
Jump, whatever.
yeah.
had
He
one
made that big
year.
jump where it was like, holy shit. So it's not like that, but I think it's crazy to see Josh Allen and some of the quarterbacks. So he hasn't had that progression, but I'm taking the Bears in this one in this game.
I wanted to take Arizona just because they have nothing to lose, but they're terrible.
They have a top pick to lose.
Okay, so you're just gonna tank to get a quarterback that you
No,
don't need
well,
to
they're not
replace?
going to. I don't think they're actually going to pick a quarterback.
I don't know why you would.
No, I don't
There's
think
still
they do.
talent up top three
And I was
picks, but
questioning why everyone was like, "Oh, they're going to get Caleb Williams." I'm like,
you don't need him.
Kyler Murray was like never
Actually
bad.
played good.
He's never bad.
Yeah, he's a good quarterback.
He's my starter
Yeah,
in
but
fantasy.
I will say, and
I mean,
I wish I had Kyler
I mean,
Murray now.
who does he throw to, Kyler?
I will say though,
I don't know.
Trey McBride is an up and coming good tight end. I've watched him play a little bit the past few weeks. Like he's good, the guy. He's actually a good tight end. He shows promise.
Yeah, no, but Chicago's winning. Arizona's
They
horrible.
should, but
Yeah.
I think this could be a good game.
It'll probably be pretty close, but it'll be like, I don't know, 20-17 final.
Yeah, it'll be one of those low scoring games. I don't watch enough Arizona games to really talk about them. Cowboys at Dolphins this week. This is probably the best.
Guys, remember that they both haven't really beaten any winning record teams. Dallas beat one, but they got to do it this week. Someone's got to do
Yeah,
it.
someone's got to do it. I'm taking the Cowboys this week. I like them to upset the Dolphins on the road.
Dallas is a good home team, not a very good road team.
They're a terrible road team.
But I can't see a team like Dallas getting absolutely spanked last week and then coming into this game and getting like spanked again. I think Dallas is going to bounce back. They're going to be more physical than Miami, and their secondary is going to make Tua, and their pass rush and their secondary, the defense is going to make Tua have some questions. I'll take Dallas too.
Nah, give me Miami. I want all the smoke.
Miami needs this
They're
win.
favored.
Miami needs
They're
this
good
win
at home.
because they are good at home, and they need to win to keep themselves in that divisional, like to possibly take.
If they want to
win
keep
the,
up with
number
Buffalo
one seed.
Yeah.
And again, you
and
said
not be caught by
Buffalo
Buffalo.
If they lose
Slowly
this
climbing.
game,
Yeah.
if they lose this game, if Buffalo beats them and wins out, Buffalo gets in over them and the division. Don't sleep on Buffalo's hot right now. It's so don't sleep on Buffalo.
Buffalo is back to a Super Bowl contender.
Yeah.
I'm watching
I
them.
predicted them to get in the playoffs as one of the wild card teams. They might even get in the division. They're hot right now.
Yeah, they're a good football team right now. Patriots at Broncos this week. I'm taking the Broncos. Broncos country. Let's ride.
I'll take the Broncos too, but again, I never know with New England. But this could be a close game because Denver sometimes plays well, sometimes plays bad, and New England also is weird.
I'm not staying diverse. Fuck that. Denver
Yeah,
by a lot.
New England just has too many problems, unfortunately.
Oh no.
But yeah, I mean, there's not much else to say here. I think Broncos just to continue. Will Russell Wilson be their quarterback next year?
Yes.
Has he played bad? Like, no, he hasn't played bad, but he also hasn't played like good either. He's just kind of like he's just going through.
But that's not saying he's playing bad or anything. But Sean Payton, like they don't like each. Like
Well, yeah,
it looks
Sean
like they
Payton's
don't like
having
each
it
other.
tough. Because Sean Payton's like, Russ, go out there and do something, and Russell Wilson's like, it's rad. Like,
He literally just doesn't say anything.
no, he just like I don't know with like it's Sean Payton's team again though they're 7-7 right now, so like
Yeah.
they're middle of the pack. They started slow and now they're doing well.
What they're like 1-5. No.
Yeah, they were 1-5. I
1-5.
think.
Oh
Holy
my
shit.
God.
my God!
Goodbye.
Nice. I get 1 point.
Now they're gonna go for 2 because they're down by 4 scores.
No, they'll go for 1.
Slant boy.
He pointed 1.
No, he pointed 2. No, he's pointed 2.
Still.
Pointed
That's
1.
two.
Pointed 1, buddy. It's fine.
Poor TJ Watt.
It's fine. My
Only
little
up
buddy
by
would kick a
4,
60-yarder to win the game.
Maybe.
and just take it.
Well, that's 5 points. That's
Exactly.
5 points. I'm okay with the kicker getting 5. Mine's getting 20. He's a dog.
Who's yours?
The Dallas kicker.
Oh, fuck.
Let's go. They're only
I knew I
kicking
should have
field
picked
goals
up
because they
Justin
can't
Tucker this
score.
week. I knew it. God damn it. All right. Raiders at Chiefs this week.
Ew.
I'm taking the Chiefs here. Not much else to go.
Chiefs gonna have to
Yep.
win.
Yeah.
Not like the Chiefs have not been playing good at all. Can Travis Kelce score a touchdown, please? Like, please?
Not this week.
I swear. Like he's
Do it
like,
next
I
week,
swear,
buddy.
Like Mahomes is
Do
mad
it
at
next
this guy.
week.
Mahomes has an issue with this guy. He hasn't thrown him a touchdown in weeks.
Whoa. If Taylor Swift's there, he'll go off. Don't worry.
No, but she's been there and he's been not going off.
Yeah.
I can tell you that. She's been there and he ain't been going off.
I don't know. Kansas City by a lot. Vegas has played like the Saints.
Go
They're
Brownie.
really
Hit
good
him.
or really bad.
Wow,
It's
nice
never an
shuffle.
in between.
Yeah. The Raiders are. How do I? Is this guy the future for them?
I would say no. I don't
think the future.
I don't think you can have him as your head coach. I'm gonna be honest.
I don't think so either.
It's a great story that they're having where they've been playing better and the players, but I just think their team isn't that bad. That's the thing.
Yeah.
You
also
have
need
talent.
Here's the thing: they need a quarterback. Aiden O'Connell's not your future quarterback. I don't care if he put up 63 points on the Chargers. It's the Chargers.
See, like if they had like the 6th or 7th pick, I would say for them to trade up to number 1.
And get a quarterback.
Listen, right now, like,
But they are not going to have that.
It's like Jaden Daniels is what, like, if they wanted to go quarterback, that's kind of where they would be picking right now. Because like you're not going to.
No way they picked Jaden Daniels.
But you can't get.
They can get
Williams
like a Michael
you can't get Williams
Penix.
or May. I mean, you could get Penix, but I think Jaden Daniels is like the better option if he's there.
Yeah, but no, I don't think he goes in the first round.
You don't think Jaden Daniels goes in the first round? Oh, he 100% goes in the first
He's
round.
not first round talent.
Oh, yes, he is.
He just won a Heisman.
He's going first
Guy-
round.
From what I've heard, he's not first round talent.
No, he's going in the first round, 100%.
He might go top 10.
There's so many teams that need a quarterback this year that he's going.
There's not many.
The Giants, I would hope,
Giants aren't
pick him.
drafting
The Giants will draft a
quarterback.
quarterback. I'm saying
No, they're
New
not.
England's going to draft a quarterback.
Yes,
the
they will.
Falcons should draft a quarterback. They are terrible there.
Depends on where you land in the draft.
The Bears could also draft a. I mean, I don't think.
I
The
don't
Bears
think
would
the
draft a quarterback,
Bears,
but the Bears could. Who did we just say? The Raiders could draft a quarterback. Not sure what the Vikings.
The problem is the
would do.
top couple teams aren't going to draft a quarterback. The Bears aren't going to draft one. The Cardinals aren't going to draft one. The Patriots are.
Patriots will draft.
Patriots
They are.
New England's going to
Yeah,
get a quarterback.
they need one.
They're probably going to get Caleb Williams.
Yeah, they'll probably trade up to number 1.
But if Arizona trades Kyler Murray or doesn't want Kyler as their future, do you take
No one's
Caleb?
going to trade for Kyler is the thing.
I'll trade for Kyler.
I'll take Kyler
I'll
in
take
a
Kyler
Giants
Murray.
jersey.
But what are you going to give up for him?
I don't care.
A first? That's what they want.
Not a couple first. Then get out. Stop talking at your ass.
That's what they want.
Yeah, no, definitely not. Definitely not a couple first for
Oh.
Kyler. I'll give you one and like something else. Like you're not getting a couple. That's crazy.
I think we'll see 3 quarterbacks go in the first round. I think Jane Daniels will go. In
I-
the first round.
Because your 3 are going to be Caleb Williams, Drake May, and
he's
Jane
next.
Daniels.
Yeah, I can't see only 2 quarterbacks going in the first round. Especially the guy who just won the Heisman, and he could do it. He's. I mean, the Falcons are looking at that like that's Michael Vick right there, part 2. Come on, we need that.
I don't know. I don't see him as first round
I think
talent.
Steelers could draft a quarterback. They're terrible there.
Well, the Steelers won't have that pick to draft a quarterback.
But again, they're in the first rounds.
It still doesn't mean that who are you gonna draft? Penix in the first round?
Well, I'm saying if Jaden Daniels fell, like they could draft Jaden Daniels.
That's true, but I don't think they'll.
Jaden Daniels will go. I think he will go in the first. Like he'll go in the first rounds. The question is, I think if a 4th quarterback goes in the first round, that's where it's like
No
I
way.
don't know.
No way. From what I've heard, Penix
see.
with Penix and the other
And
kid,
Bo Nix.
they're not
and-
first
and
round
McCarthy,
talents.
Yeah, I don't.
They're
think
not
so
first round
either.
talents.
And a lot of them are old, too. Bo Nix played
Well, Bo Nix
Herbert
is-
in college.
He's been in college for 6 years.
Well, yeah,
And
but he's-
Penix is old, too.
But you know who the new Oregon quarterback's older than him? That's coming in.
I know.
Really?
Yeah,
It's wild.
he's older than him. That's coming in.
The transfer?
Yeah,
Oh, my God. He did it again.
Man, if only I mean, put him in my
He should have
fantasy
started
league.
him.
God damn. Thing is, like, I'm not mad. 'Cause
3
there was
catches,
he
200
He hasn't
yards.
done anything like in the past few weeks. He hasn't scored a touchdown since like week 6. It's like there was a 0% chance I was starting him, but it's just the fact that like he's doing this.
That is NFL young boy right there.
You know what? I actually forgot to put him in my lineup. I'm gonna call my dad and tell him to put him in for me. He has to have like 30 points right now. He's
yeah,
over
At
30.
least.
no, over 30.
Probably
yeah.
40.
Probably close to 40. Bro, literally just catch the streaks.
Wow.
Bro, they talk shit about him, and then he goes out and does this.
The
I knew
thing
he
is-
was.
The thing is, he has the talent. His quarterback stinks. Everyone knew he was a good receiver. Just got to throw him the ball.
Kid can play.
I hope they miss this.
Drills it.
All right, Ravens at 49ers in this one.
Whoa. You skipped the game of the week.
Oh, sorry, I forgot.
Eagles lock next.
Yeah, that's right. Let
If
me
the
lock
Eagle, like
that.
I will personally like I would bet like everything that the Eagles win this game, and if the Eagles lost, you know what's funny? My friends are telling me, see on the Fliff, there's like Fliff coins. I went to my friend's house to bet. He's like, I was like, I don't ever use Fliff coins. He's like, dude, bet all your Fliff coins on the Eagles Seahawks game. Who do you think's gonna win? One of my friends is an Eagles fan, the other one's a Seahawks fan. So I bet my 240,000 Fliff coins on the Eagles.
You
They lost.
idiot.
But like it's coin, like they're not.
It's
worth,
coins,
They're
yeah.
not worth anything. I don't even know what they do. So I was just like, screw it.
Eagles are gonna win this week. We move on.
Tommy DeVito playing.
Yeah. Why else would you?
I don't know. Didn't he get like concussed or he came back last week? Actually, I want the Giants. They have Mason Crosby as their kicker this week.
They do.
Listen,
I like
He's
that.
he's probably
Listen.
there for the rest of the season.
inside 50 yards, I think he's
Bro's
got you.
money.
Outside 50 yards, I don't know if he could reach that far anymore.
Yeah, we might have just have Jamie Gillian kick the rest of those.
Whoa, our fucking kicker
Scottish
last week
Hammer
was
is got a
horrible.
He made one last week, which was very impressive. Jamie Gillian, punter and kicker now. Ravens at
Niners.
You would hope your kicker, he can kick from like inside. Like your punter could kick like a 30-yard field.
It was like a 40-yarder.
Inside, I would hope my punter can have a chance to hit inside 40.
It was like right down the middle. It wasn't even like
I would hope
didn't
so.
move. He just
I think-
fucking
listen,
They
booted
don't
that
kick
shit.
field goals though. It's a punter.
Yeah, they don't even.
I
They
know,
don't-
but it's still the idea of like kicking the ball and like you can kick it like pretty hard. I don't know.
I mean, that guy's got a boot. So,
I guess.
Ravens at 49ers this week.
This is the game everyone is looking for.
This is it. This
The
is the last
game.
one.
Somebody prove. I want the Niners to prove to me that the Ravens are not necessarily frauds, but that the NFC is the division this year, or is the conference. I'll take the Niners
Niners, okay.
because I think I think the NFC is better, and I think the Niners are better. That's just kind of my
On paper, the Niners should win by more than whatever. They're favored by 6.
Are they home? I guess
It's in
yeah,
it's in
there's
Sanford.
No way, it's 6 points and it's in Baltimore.
But can San Francisco
What if the
prove they're the
Ravens-
best team in the
I'm
league?
curious, who have the Ravens beat this year? That is spectacular.
The Ravens don't have a lot of bad wins. They have a lot of mediocre wins.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do they?
They beat Houston, Cincinnati, Cleveland, Tennessee, Detroit. They just smacked Detroit.
That's true. That was the good win. That was the one. But anything else?
Seattle.
They blew out
Cincinnati,
Seattle by 30.
Chargers, Rams, Jacksonville. So like they beat 1, 2.
But again, it's okay. Jacksonville was decent.
1, 2, 3,
Yeah, they haven't beaten any of like the top teams.
3.
But like they beaten.
They also haven't played them.
4,
No, yeah, true.
5,
And then they have Miami next week, too.
6, 7, 8. So they beat 8
Again,
winning teams.
They also have some bad law. They have some good. They have some like. Here's the thing with the Ravens. I feel like they've won a lot of these games. They also have the losses they have are bad losses too. Where it's like a game against Pittsburgh, you were winning the entire game, you lose it at the end. Up 14 against Cleveland, you lose that one, and then they lost to Indy in overtime like early in the year. On like,
But they beat 8 teams that are winning record or 500.
They've beaten the solid teams, but they haven't beaten one of those top 5. They haven't beaten a top 5 team. Like
Lions are very
the
close
Lions are
to.
not top 5. You're gonna put the Lions over the Niners, Eagles, Cowboys, Dolphins, Ravens.
Well, Lions are definitely better than the Dolphins.
You take them over the Dolphins. You're gonna take them over the Chiefs.
Not the
Yeah,
Chiefs.
the Lions aren't a top 5 team. They're a top 10 team. They're not a top 5 team.
Yeah. I'm taking the Ravens because I don't want to see the 49ers win this week, and they have some guys out this week.
Who's out?
No Javon Hargrave this week
All right, they have like 50 deals.
for the 49ers. No Eric Armstead this week.
As long as the main core are playing.
And yeah, I'm gonna take
Pretty
the
crazy
Ravens
that
this
the
week.
Niners only use like 4 guys on offense.
And the Ravens don't lose to NFC teams, literally at all.
That is true.
That's what I was gonna
That is a
say.
true
They don't
stat.
lose to NFC
They have like one
teams.
loss, right? Lamar's like one.
Lamar
they're like
is
17 and 0. I feel
very,
like.
Oh, I thought they had
very
one. I
good.
thought they had one.
They're like there's something crazy right now. So, but yeah,
Lamar's going to ball out
You know what
against
the
an
Ravens
NFC
don't
team.
win, though? Playoff games.
This
Well,
isn't a
this ain't a
playoff
playoff
game.
game.
No, I know, but I'm saying in the playoffs, we'll see how that goes. Because I don't think I have a feeling someone will knock the Ravens off. Probably the Chiefs if they play them in like the second round.
Or Buffalo.
Or
As you
Buffalo
taking
got to play.
as who you
I'm taking
taking?
Baltimore. I think you're right. They don't lose to NFC teams. The Niners are going to get a slap in the face. It'll be a reality check, and we'll see how it goes from there.
Niners have been playing good though. That's what I think.
They've been playing
They're
really
hot.
well.
They are
I
a
also
good
think it's
team.
funny that the Niners they have Brandon Ayuk, Deebo Samuel, George Kittle, and Christian McCaffrey. I couldn't tell you. I mean, I know their slot receivers, the guy Jennings or whatever, right? But like, he just doesn't get used.
They don't need to use them.
Well, I guess they probably run a 2 receiver set, right? Two
Yeah.
receiver double tight.
They run a lot of I
They put a
form.
fullback in there.
Yeah, they run a lot of different
And
personnel.
then is
so.
Kyle Juszczyk still healthy? Is he still
Yeah,
playing for them?
I mean, he gets thrown in there just as like the block thing.
No, yeah, he gets no credit 'cause he's a fullback, but he's the fullback.
They checked
One
to a
of the
run.
best in the
He's,
league.
he's the fullback.
No, they just checked to the second pass play.
Flag.
Thumbs down.
What was I gonna say? All right, so let's run through some of the teams that will they lose their head coach? The Falcons. Just give me yes.
They
or no.
should, but they probably won't.
I think they said by borrowing like a crazy thing, Arthur Smith's job safe. So I
Okay,
think
so
they're
no. Commanders.
Yes,
Yes.
they should.
Yeah.
They should. Yeah, I don't know if they'll hire a new head coach. They might just promote Bieniemy is the thing.
Okay,
I don't know.
But
if
that's
they'll
still-
hire, but
that's
again,
still hiring
They're
a
still
new
firing
coach.
their head
Ron
coach.
Ron hasn't done anything.
Ron is terrible.
Ron has to go.
They haven't played well either.
They're terrible.
No, Ron has.
And Sam Howell led the league in passing yards for a
Yes,
good
he also
amount of time.
Leads the league in sacks and interceptions.
Yeah.
He's like me in my Madden franchise. Basically, what I would have done.
Jets. Robert Saleh.
No,
I don't think so because I
I
think,
think he
they're
should,
still
though.
waiting. He should, but I think they're going to wait for Rodgers with him.
Yeah.
exactly. You need a healthy team.
Oh my god.
You need a healthy team.
Yeah, I think
I don't
they-
think he's done that bad.
I think they'll wait for they're still waiting on the Rodgers experiment and how that everything goes.
Okay.
with that.
The Bucks. I mean, they're one of the teams.
The thing is, they won't because they're winning games.
Now they're winning games. So.
And they
But,
lead the
I don't
division.
think Todd Bowles is a head coach. I think he's a great defensive coordinator, but he's not a good head coach. Like I think they should. He should, but I don't think they will.
If they don't make the playoffs, they should. But I bet they're going to win that division.
They might finish like 8-9 or 9-8. Like
They'll probably be 9-8 and win that division. And he'll keep his job because they made the playoffs.
Bears. Eberflus.
yes, but however they're playing good now, so it like makes me question it. But they should. He should be fired.
He probably should.
His record in the however many games he's coached is awful.
Might depend on the end of the year though.
It really might. Yeah.
Because if they could rack up a couple wins, even 2,
Yeah.
But is
win
he an
2
offensive
last year.
guy?
I think so.
Their offense isn't very good. So,
Yeah.
I just think like their defense is good. Whoever their defense coordinator is, he's doing a good job. But like their offense, not so good.
Belichick.
Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah,
he's
I'm pretty sure he's gone.
Yeah.
I don't think that he gets fired. I think they part
No,
ways.
yeah. This is I said this
It's-
earlier. I
yeah.
think I said this early in the year.
Yeah.
Belichick will never be fired. It's
Yeah.
just I'm gonna leave.
He's gonna retire.
No, he's going.
Retire.
He's going somewhere else.
I don't think he should.
I think he will. I don't think he's done coaching.
Now, what if he? No, that'd be stupid. Never mind.
Yeah, that's about it. So I don't know how 10 coaching jobs will be open. Brian Dibble.
No,
Okay.
he doesn't,
I
he
say
doesn't
no, too.
deserve to be fired yet.
I mean, yeah, I'm trying to go through like you're not gonna like
That's literally it. There's not another team I would.
Nick Sirianni. As much as I think he's a bad coach,
Not
they
get
won't
fired.
fire him, but I don't think he's
I'm saying like coaches that actually may get fired.
Dennis Allen. The Saints. Are
Oh, that's true.
disappointing,
He actually might be.
I don't think
Oh
he
my
deserves to
God,
be,
what a catch!
but-
No way he's in.
No, he's not. But that
What
was just an
about,
insane catch.
Mike Tomlin.
No,
No,
they would never.
Oh.
They will never fire Mike Tomlin. Never.
Mike Vrabel.
No.
They might.
There's if they fire Mike Vrabel should never ever be fired.
He's a really good head
There's
coach.
a chance
though.
that the Patriots might trade for Mike Vrabel. That's how I think good of a head coach. I think Mike Vrabel's a
Yes, I
very
think
good
so.
now
I
if
think so,
Belichick
too.
and Vrabel get fired, do
But
the
also-
Patriots
There's-
hire Vrabel?
Oh, 100%. They're trying to trade. They might trade for Vrabel as their head coach. That's how good of a head coach I think he is.
I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got on these teams.
Pete Carroll.
No.
After the decision he made the other night. Did you guys see that?
What do you do?
He called it. There was a play that like clearly like it was a sack, but like they ruled as like an incomplete pass, and they were gonna go for it on like 4th and 2, and he took a timeout, and then the Eagles had the ability to challenge it, so then it became 4th and 6. Yeah, Pete Carroll single-handedly screwed themselves.
But they're still a good team.
Yeah, he's not getting fired.
No, he won't get fired. I was just making
So
that joke.
funny.
Who do you guys think should win Coach of the Year?
Stefanski.
Stefanski, right? Like, here's what I'm thinking.
Probably.
Now it was funny
I'm
because
thinking-
Browns fans were calling for his head early on in the
Because
season.
what's the thing? He makes like some play calls that are like very like questioning, and then he makes a lot of them like, oh, a good play call. Like I've witnessed it firsthand. He does some interesting stuff. He does some.
Stefanski though.
What about Shane Steichen?
No,
If the Colts make the playoffs,
no.
first year
No.
coaching job with a backup
The
quarterback.
The Browns about to win.
Gardner
10,
Minshew,
the Browns about to
very
win 10,
good.
11 games
What if the Colts
with
win?
Joe Flacco.
What if the Colts win 10 games with Gardner Minshew?
But Gardner Minshew has the talent to be a
Yeah,
starter.
it's
He just
Joe
got
Joe
fucking
replaced.
Flacco, has
Flacco.
a Super Bowl. Don't
And you lost
Put
Nick
some
Chubb.
respect
Joe
on
Flacco's
Joe
like
Flacco.
40.
Joe Flacco and Nick
put
Chubb.
some respect on Joe Flacco.
Losing
No, I
Nick
know.
Chubb.
I'm just trying to like. I mean, would we ever think of like Kyle Shanahan? I mean, the offenses they're pretty good.
No, fuck them.
Like Kyle Shanahan can win Coach of the Year like a lot.
Yeah, fuck them.
Mike McDaniel, if they were like beat some winning teams,
Yeah.
I would say Mike McDaniel's just because how good the offense has been.
Yeah, I'm going with them. I'm going with
I don't know.
Kevin
I'm trying to think of,
Stefanski.
like, other coaches. What's his face? Big guy.
Coach of the
Like, I don't know
Year.
his name.
Dan Campbell. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going with Stefanski. I think he should win it.
John Harbaugh.
No, but if you have the best record, maybe. Like if you win your next 3 games, I know they're tough, but if you win your next 3, then maybe. So maybe.
I don't know. There's a lot of guys that
I think it
could
should be.
or
I
should
think it should
win
be Brandon Staley.
As worst coach. Listen, him and Joe Barry are up there for worst coaching. You know what's crazy? They both came from the Rams. One was the defense coordinator, and the other one was the D-backs coach. It's crazy. Wow, they both stink at their jobs. It's like the Rams were all.
Did they both
offense.
win the Super Bowl at the time? Or no, that was before that.
No, that was the
Brandon
yeah.
Staley, I think, won a. No, I think
they
he was-
both got hired in 2021
Oh, that's why they were so
after
good.
the 2020 season. What happened? To
Yeah, because they had the old head.
what happened to 2020 season?
The
Was it the Chiefs?
Yeah.
Yeah, Chiefs.
Yeah, it was
Bucks.
Chiefs Bucks.
They both
Yeah.
got. Yeah, but the Rams were good that year. That's right. The Packers
Mhm.
beat them in the divisional rounds.
Yeah.
They were good that year.
They were. All right. That's going to be it for the podcast. Guys, we got anything else today?
Nope.
No.
All right. We had a bunch of fun today. Ezra, thank you for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
No problem. Hopefully Max shows up once in a while, you know. Be
Probably
great to make
not.
an appearance.
I think he's dead.
He's got girlfriend problems. Can't blame him.
You didn't need to air that on air. That's kind of messed up. But
Sorry,
you know,
Max.
listen, it's gonna stay in there because I
Just
don't give a
cut
fuck.
that out. Just cut that out.
All right, and we will see you guys next time. Peace out.